Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. For the scripture saith, Thou shalt not muzzle the ox that treadeth out the corn, and the laborer is worthy of his reward. Against an elder receive not an accusation, but before 2 or 3 witnesses. Them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear. 1 Timothy 5:17-20. Give the elder who governs well his double honor. That elder is none other than your own imagination, the dreamer within you, who fashions every circumstance you call reality. Honor that inner worker, for it toils night and day in the word and the doctrine word, the ever-speaking I am in your consciousness, doctrine, the unfolding pattern of your belief. To muzzle the ox that treads the corn is to silence that inner voice, but Scripture says, Thou shalt not muzzle the ox, for only by its steady tread is the harvest born in your world, and the laborer your being truly is worthy of his reward. When a false accusation rises, when a doubt or fear seeks to condemn that dreamer, receive it not unless it is borne by 2 or 3 witnesses in your own mind. Reason may join memory and sense, only then will the charge have power. Bring it into the clear light of awareness, examine it, and you will find it baseless. Them that sin, those currents of idolatry that turn your heart to strange gods, rebuke before all. Let every hidden idol be exposed in the full glare of your God I am, that no other power may stand. For impurity is only the pursuit of false gods. True purity comes when only one God remains, your own human imagination, perfect and whole. Thus you pass through the dark groves of self-condemnation, the little voices that mock your I amness, until at last only the one elder stands, the Christ within, the perfective power tending toward completion. Honor him doubly, by allowing him free expression in your dream, and by acknowledging his reward when your world conforms to his vision. In this holy alchemy, Scripture is fulfilled. In the inner sanctuary of consciousness, true mastery begins when the mature faculties of self-awareness, will, and imagination come together, ruling in harmony like wise elders. From this place of unity springs a persistent, living dialogue, an unwavering conviction in the word and doctrine that shapes the story you tell yourself about who you are. In every moment, your imagination must be free to mill the substance of reality without restraint, for to muzzle this creative faculty is to halt the very power that weaves experience into form. Whenever the whisper of doubt arises, it finds itself met by 2 or 3 steadfast witnesses, affirmations of thought, feeling, and vivid imagery that dissolve accusation and restore inner faith. And whenever any limiting belief seeks to take hold, it must be courageously rebuked before the full assembly of your awareness, exposing its suggestion so completely that its power is broken and transformation may flourish. Everything that unfolds in life springs from the dreamer within you, your I am consciousness, which uses the power of imagination to dream your experience. Your word is the seed of creation, and your doctrine or belief becomes its nourishing soil. When you allow this seed to take root and flourish, it yields the exact reward you seek. Yet when doubt arises, it acts like an ox whose muzzle chokes the flow of creative energy, bringing progress to a halt. To counteract this, speak clear, inner commands that liberate the full strength of your imagination. Furthermore, any genuine manifestation requires a quorum of internal witnesses, feeling, image, and expectancy to establish a new reality. Finally, negative self-talk functions as a sin within this metaphysical system. By openly rebuking these thoughts and withdrawing your consent, you deprive them of the power to shape your world. When you pause to consider your true nature, you discover that you are both laborer and Lord in the realm of your own being. First and foremost, you possess the power to labor in thought, deliberately shaping each strand of your inner narrative until it aligns with the reality you wish to experience. At the same time, you hold the right to honor the dreamer within, bestowing reward upon your own greatness by assuming, in feeling and conviction, the very state you long to inhabit. Moreover, you carry the authority to examine and correct your beliefs at will. No outer tribunal or external validation is ever required. And finally, you are endowed with the ability to turn imagination into living reality. For when you marshal your feeling, your thought, and your inner vision as co-witnesses, you breathe tangibility into what was once only dream. In embracing these truths, you awaken the full measure of your creative power and step into the sovereignty that is your birthright. Begin by turning your attention to the one aspect of your life you wish to transform, whether it concerns health, abundance, or a treasured relationship. Honor your imagination above all else by carving out dedicated moments to immerse yourself in vivid, emotionally charged scenes of its fulfillment, as though it were already real. Inevitably, doubt may surface. When it does, call upon two witnesses. First, a memory of past success that affirms your creative power, and second, a genuine feeling of gratitude or confident expectancy. Whenever a limiting thought emerges, confront it openly by naming it, then immediately replace it with the positive assumption you've chosen to live by. Sustain this practice each day, knowing that your unleashed imagination will tread out the corn of new circumstances, preparing you to reap the harvest you have envisioned. In treating every inner state as an honored elder correcting, empowering, and guiding you, awaken the divine I Am presence within and manifest the hidden divinity woven into every moment of your everyday life.